Hello and welcome to your in-depth weekly horoscope for week commencing the 2nd of January for the Sun or the Ascendant. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm astrologer Patrick Arundell. I've had 29 million views on YouTube. If you're new to my channel, I'd be honoured if you'd subscribe. Please click or tap on the bell notification symbol. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for joining me once more. Now, I'm going to give an overview of what we can collectively expect, but please stay with me. I will then dive deep to give you, in forensic detail, a forecast for Aries through to Pisces for each of the 12 signs. Now, this week begins with Venus aligned alongside Pluto, and this is really going to see some important conversations around work, our professional aspirations, but also see us talking to people who may be very influential. But on Tuesday, Venus makes its way into the free-spirited sign of Aquarius. Venus, Aquarius people tend to have unusual relationships. The more steadfast and traditional vibe of Capricorn, therefore, is offset by this more progressive energy. Also, Uranus, the modern ruler of Aquarius, links brilliantly to the Sun from Tuesday through to the end of this week, and the Sun is still in Capricorn. So we're being asked to look at things in a fresh and altered way. Also, with Mercury continued to retrograde in Capricorn, but linking beautifully with Neptune, if we can embrace our compassion and our sensitivity, as well as grappling with those worldly realities of increased costs and perhaps a reduced amount of income for some people, that's also going to be a valuable thing to do. In fact, Saturn, the ruler of Capricorn but in Aquarius, is in a really sweet semi-sextile to Neptune through to the middle of this month. So this is a kind of progressive energy we're all needing to work with. Now, this week also sees Venus angling quite fantastically with Jupiter. In traditional astrology, Jupiter is known as the greater benefic and Venus the lesser benefic, the two planets of fortune. But their alliance at the early part of this year does bring the potential for some social connection, some interaction that's a little bit unusual. Very often we're all hunkering down, focusing on those New Year's resolutions, recovering from the cost of the festive expenditure, and perhaps in the Northern Hemisphere dealing with colder weather. But some fraternity and our connections to others that are valuable are certainly going to be to the fore from Monday through to Friday. Now, please stay with me for your in-depth zodiac sign forecast. But we're now in year 2023. If you'd like to get your 12-month forecast, it will be produced from the time of your order. So if you ordered on the 8th of January, you would get a forecast through to the 8th of January 2024. Also, you'll get in my special package, your Life Roadmap Report, which gives you some incredible insights into your true potential, but also will help you to understand some repetitive trends. Now, that package has got 30% off. Please see the link below. But I'll also send you your general zodiac forecast, your Chinese forecast, your Indian forecast, and your love forecast for 2023 by zodiac sign, all completely free of charge. Please see below for more. So Libra, your week commencing the 2nd of January forecast could begin with quite an important conversation right at the start of the week. Also, the Sun's angle to the North Node, the North Node being in the part of your situation which is to do with where you're most invested, also points towards perhaps an intense but powerful exchange, but one which will give you a lot of information about how someone really feels. But with Mercury still going backwards in your 4th house, if there are some cross wires with a family member, perhaps something that ensued over the Christmas period, or perhaps something you're wanting to move forwards with a property matter, it all could be going very slow. However, Venus, your ruler, moving into your 5th house provides a real tonic, because if you think about it, Saturn has been there for 2.25 years or so. It first went into your 5th house March the 22nd to 20 through to the 2nd of August, then again from the 17th of December, been there ever since. And Saturn in the 5th house is generally not a barrel of laughs, but what it has done is pushed you to make the most of your talents and be more productive on the things that you're really interested in. But around your romantic situation, it's had to really be the real deal. Otherwise, you may have decided that you would rather sort of be free than in a relationship that wasn't good for you. So Venus moving to your 5th house props up Saturn in a big way, but also forges that really fantastic link to Jupiter in your opposite sign. So despite it being so early in the year, and Mercury in retrograde in your 4th house could make you a bit introverted, a bit tongue-tied, and perhaps even want to stay close to home. But an unexpected encounter, maybe digitally, could actually bring this week to life in a very, very upbeat way for you.